All right, so welcome to week 8 of our group mentorship. We have taken you guys from beginners and we're getting you all the way to the professional level and understanding of trading. And it's up to you to continue that process of exercising and implementing everything that you guys have learned. You guys, of course, have all the videos at your disposal to look back on and refresh your memory on what it is that you believe you need to brush up on. Many of you have already, shown success. So showing all of your, some, well, not all, but some of your trades online and exposing to us the success levels that you guys have had. Anytime you fall away from that, there is always one simple reason why the level of success is not continuing. And can anybody tell me what that is?
Consistency?
Consistency? Yes. Say it differently.
Going against your trading plan.
Very good. That's it. So you're not being consistent, which again simply means you stop going against your trading plan. I do it a lot. So I'm not going to even lie and say I don't. and I will tell you I do it a lot. Now, all of my trades typically are within my trading plan. And then I have this one trade, and I spoke about this last week, where I just feel super confident. And that confidence right there gets you in trouble. As soon as you feel super confident, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just stick with the plan. But, we get big-eyed and we start dreaming about, man, if I put this trade in, and you start seeing your target and you really believe it's going to do it, and you see how much money you stand to make, you start dreaming about what you want to buy off of that trade. And that's where you get in trouble at. So just leave it alone. I told somebody yesterday, I said, they said, man, I have a goal that I need to reach, every month, I think he said. So every month he wants to reach a goal. And I said, you know what? Stick with your strategy. And if you hit that dollar amount within the month, great. If you don't worry about it. I said, because by placing this dollar amount of what you want to make every month on you, if you don't get to that dollar amount as the month goes on and you start seeing time running out, you're going to start manipulating your strategy in order to hit your goal. And you shouldn't do that. And one of the main reasons why I shared with him to just stick with the plan, whether the goal is met or not, is simply because you and I have no control over the move of the market. You guys should have been seeing over the last few months, there's been times where the market just did not move for like 2 weeks. It would just, move a little bit and come back to the same spot where we started. And then it'll come out and then come back to the same spot we started. And it's just ranging back and forth. It's not actually going from demand straight to supply. It's going back and forth. And so trying to capture that back and forth is the most difficult part. That's why I don't like day trading. Day trading is the #1 trading style that people trade in, but it's also the reason why more people are losing money is because they're day trading. They're getting in and out of the market. They win big and then they lose big. They win big and they lose big. And so swing is the #1 choice of professional traders. Swing and investment is the #1 choice of investors that are professional and trading with a very small position size in relationship to your account. So the key is put more money in your account so that your small position size pays you well. That's the key. You need to grow your account like you do your 401k. People have $100,000 in a 401k plan and $3,000 in their trade account. That's backwards. You shouldn't even have a 401k, #1. Shouldn't tell you that, but I don't have one. There's no reason really for one. It just takes too long to build up an account, build up your money. So basically, you just want to make sure if you know how to trade and you're really good at it, then put most of your money into, let's say, Forex, if this is your thing, and then put a small position in relationship to how much money you have, and then let that thing ride. Once it's positive, then move it to putting another trade. I know that's hard to do, but those are just some suggestions if you want to stay absolutely safe. All right, so we have Hakil. Is he on here yet?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's see where we started. Let's go down to a 4 hour. And let's go ahead and put some lines on here. Maybe here. And we will put that are we negative?
No, we should be positive.
Positive? Okay. Oh, yeah, because it's shorted. Gotcha. So we shorted this one here. Oh,
Try
man.
to mess me up, Professor.
Say it again.
Try to mess me up, man.
I'm trying to figure out why you got it so easy. he was confident. He said, "Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready." 168, 21 looks like.
Yep.
All right. 168.21. We shorted that one. All right, man. Let's give you access to the mouse. You have a mouse with you?
Perfect. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, there you go. So if you request the mouse, I will let you take it away. Basically, just tell us whatever comes to your mind. Just lead us into a direction, and whatever you plan on doing, you're free to do it with the account based on where it is now.
Okay, one second. My thing is all right, there we go. All right. So I see it's on a downtrend. It hit some institutional selling target up here.
Okay.
So I'm expecting it to continue down. So as I was looking at this, it's kind of like back and forth right now, and I don't know, this area is like giving it some trouble. Created some support there. So I guess I'll just skip down to exactly what I saw. Yeah, so this is the support area here.
Okay.
But from the looks of this, the way that these candles were designed on a higher time frame, I think it was actually 12-hour. It looks like downtrend, so I'm expecting it to continue downward. So I take profits very aggressively. So from here, exactly what I would do, I would I would move my stop loss like right here at this 1.67 area.
Okay.
Just in case this thing decides to come back up to get some more supply, before coming down.
Right.
However, if it does decide to not take me out, like should I put a line? I guess I'll put a line to. Okay.
Yeah, you're free to do whatever. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Your trade, my money.
Oh, I like that.
No pressure.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure, man. All right, so I'll just put positive stop loss here. All right, so if it decides to continue downwards, I would actually place an add-on below this area here. Maybe like a theory below it.
Okay.
Geez, that's already at 50. I want to say 45.
So below 45 or at 45?
At 45.
Okay.
SSO. And then also, I'll also place an alert at that support area there to see how pricey you exit me this time.
Okay.
So that'll be the 3 actions that I'll take.
All right. So let me go ahead and do that for you real quick. So
Cool.
we will. Right about here, maybe?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay. Maybe I'll do it a little higher, probably 165.
Or maybe a little above, yeah.
Okay. So
I would say maybe at 55. Oh yeah, that's even better.
66, like that.
66, yeah.
Okay.
Give me time to jump right on the computer and watch it like a hawk.
All right, we'll go ahead and create an alert there. That's done. And then lock that in. $166.45. Cool. Awesome. So let's edit this here. We're going to put a positive stop loss at 167. And did you have a take profit that you want to throw in here?
Oh, that's a good question. Kind of, I never do that, John.
You just let your runners run, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's all I do.
Well, then we'll leave it. Whatever you do, we'll leave it. We'll let it run until it runs out. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you're trading Warren Buffett style. He said my favorite trading style is forever. He just lets it go. Yep. All right. Well, good job. Does anybody have a comment?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Does anybody have a comment for Akil regarding his decisions? Maybe you want to ask him a question why he chose whatever he chose.
Oh, looks pretty good. I agree with him.
Yeah.
Juan agrees with me. Nice.
Yeah. Juan and oh man, I can't believe Cynthia. Why did I forget her name?
I can't confirm nor deny.
I was like, they always.
Is that Lamar?
Yeah, I think so. They're definitely going to challenge you.
I'm up for it, man.
Yeah.
It's only going to make me better.
Make us all better.
So you made one comment earlier. So I do have a comment here that I just want to share with everyone.
Okay.
So you guys see where he put his alert right here? So this particular area, that's a great place to put an alert. Can anybody tell me why? Not Hakil. Anybody else? Why is that area a nice area that he selected?
POC?
Very good.
Yeah, looks like
That's Gen Q?
Yes.
Awesome. That is the perfect answer. Anytime you have POC that looks that amazing on such a big time frame, you best believe you're going to get some back and forth. And look at history at what it did right around this area. That's nasty. So like Hakil said on this one, you know, he's taking profit aggressively, which is a good strategy, because what if this thing does the same thing over here? This is, and I don't want you guys to get too deep into this, but this is what we would call possibly a cup and handle formation, which means you have sideways movement that creates like a handle, and then you have this U-shaped cup, and there's a possibility because of this POC here that it could, you know, bounce sideways again before actually moving down like it's supposed to. So with that sideways movement, the possibility of it, it's best to do what he said, which is to be aggressive in a trade like this. Plus you're trading the euro against the Aussie. those two are, trades that typically would go in the same direction. So if you have a Euro trade or Aussie trade, typically you'll see both of them go, long or short together. But in this situation, the Aussie is weaker. So because the Aussie is weaker, Euro carries majority of the strength. And so it's just a good idea to kind of look in and see where do we believe this Euro is going to take the Aussie itself. So good job. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. Let's go to Kai, I believe it is. And which one did you have, Kai?
I had Kiwi Chef.
All right. Kiwi Swiss here. And there we go. Take all this stuff off of here. And
I'm not next to a computer, so.
Oh, gotcha. But you can see the screen, right?
I can. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. So we'll do this 57, 60. We'll just call it 65. And was this a buy or a sell? This looks like
it was a sell. So I did not. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. I was like, wait. the dice ain't right. They loaded.
Right. Exactly.
The dice are loaded.
Right. For real. All right. So we have this here. And let's just put that there. So what time frame you want me to look at, or do you want to just talk about this trade?
Yeah, well, we can start right here because where I started at when my analysis was on the 4-week, and I went from the pivot high to the pivot low. Saw that this was extremely low on the curve.
Ah, you are correct there. So if we were to look at that, where's my tools at? Let's do this here. So if we go from pivot high to, well, this is the new pivot low here.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, low on the curve.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what do you want to do from here now that you see, or you suspect shorting is not a good idea?
Really?
Hey, it could go back down to where it started.
It could. So what I ended up looking at was, and I'm not going to belabor the point because we got a lot of people on. One of the first things I did was I went down in time, and then I got to the 12-hour, which is where I kind of found some of my first love, I guess, if you will. Right.
Ugly.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That thing went straight up. Didn't even try to make no money.
Man, it was horrible, man. And so I see a couple zones there, and I was like, okay, let me go down. So I broke the 12-hour down to the 6-hour.
Okay.
And then I started to get a little happy because price had hit supply zone on the 6-hour at about 59.27. It made its turn.
All right.
And so from this point here, the first thing I did was I started measuring the pullbacks. And I came up with an average of 182 pips on average. Some obviously were bigger, some were smaller. I came up with an average of 182 pips for the pullback and saw that this already hit my supply zone and it's going to be coming down. And I picked two areas that had consistency from the 6-hour, 3-hour, and the 1-hour. And I like the 3-hour the best. And I'm looking at doubling my position at either buy limit order 58.75, which is right before the actual zone.
Okay.
And then I have a second one at 57.85.
So buy limit order 58.85.
75. I was getting in early.
Okay. Did you have this one too?
Yep. 58.75, and then buy limit order 2 is 57.85.
57. Oh, lower. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. $57.85. Here we go.
And since we had an overall, we're in an overall, we're low on the curve. It broke an anchor, so the measurements gave me confidence to see that this price is going to come down for its pullback to continue the uptrend.
Okay.
So no, actually, the first number, Professor, was 58.75, and the second number is 57.85.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to get in early on both.
All right. So 57.85 on this one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then this one is 75.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And I had immediate retest, both pointing at both of those zones, and strong move outs on each zone. I feel like the first zone will hold. There's going to be some choppiness, or I guess consolidation just above it that could potentially make it pull back a little bit again. But I still expect the uptrend to continue. And my target I had for this was 62.66.
Okay. $62. Let's do that one. All right. Right there.
Yep.
All right. So let's go back to your, I think it was 3 hour.
3 hours, yes, sir.
Okay. And then let's put 3 hour here. All right, very good. Now, what do we do with the trade that we're in? And so you want me to put 2 buy limit orders here.
So this is where my mindset was to put double the position so that it can turn when it gets to my buy limit 1. And I'm actually...
You want to reverse this? That's what you want to do?
Yeah, I wanted to reverse right there, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So you want the sell order to turn into a buy order here?
Correct.
Okay. So for right now, leave this alone. Let it pull back.
Let it pull back. Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Save some money.
Save some money.
Thank you.
Save you some money, yes, sir. Hey, I will go on the record since we're recording. I will go on the record.
Right.
Like 2 minutes after I drew the horrible draw, I was trying to make money from the jump.
We know you were.
The professor said, nope.
Nah, because you wouldn't have thought this deeply. See, I need you to think deeply.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was the point of the exercise.
No, and that's why I embraced it, and it's absolutely a wonderful exercise. Because it actually helped me with a couple of my other trades too as well.
I second that.
Man, good. So for the buy limit order 1, what position size? I'm going to go ahead and put 58.75. And then what amount do you want me to put here?
I think we're going 20,000 if you went 10,000 on the short.
Right. So we're going to do 20,000 going long at buy limit order 1.
Mm-hmm.
And give me the take profit again. What was the price?
62.66.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it in my notebook. Sorry, I had to write all my stuff down because I try to keep track. I was going electronic with Hakil, then I got busy, so I was in the car writing stuff. So sorry, y'all.
Did you want to put a stop loss or what?
We 2% it, baby.
All right, let's do it. We're not breaking rules, huh?
No, sir. No, sir. No, no, no.
All right, so we got that in, and we're going to put another one in.
Mm-hmm.
57.85. And what's the amount going to be for this buy limit order 2?
That is my question. Because it's going to get to that first one. So 10,001.
10,001? Okay.
Yep.
All right. And stop loss 2%.
Mm-hmm.
Same take profit?
Same take profit.
All right. 57.85. All right. So we got 2 buy limit orders here. So this original position is going to stay. When it gets to this buy limit order, that's going to cancel out this sell limit order.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be riding this thing up. In the event that this doesn't take off from here and it actually pulls back, a second position is going to catch.
Yep.
And then you'll have these 2 positions riding up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good. And if we look at the big picture, where is, oh my goodness. Oh, wow. It can't even touch that thing at all.
At all. That's crazy.
I had to slide the screen up. It'd have to make an all-time low.
Man, a record all-time low.
All right. Well, very good job. Does anybody have any comments for Kai as to why he chose what he chose, or comments or any questions about why he chose what he chose? Want to add anything?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
So if it doesn't come down to your BLO1 and it just continues up, then what's the plan for that one?
You know something? I thought about having a buy stop order, but I'm trying to go with I'm trying to trust my analysis. And so the only reason why I did not really focus on one specifically is because when this broke anchor, we're still in the uptrend and we're really, really low on the curve. So it's going to pull back. The question is it going to give me the whole 182 or is it going to go halfway? And so that's what I wrestled with. Would it be wise to catch one? Yes, but it probably is wise to have one, but I didn't go into trying to find one because, like I said, when I saw where Professor has that pivot low, it broke the anchor of the last pivot low. And so for me, since it's so low on the curve, it gave me confidence in the analysis to say, okay, it's definitely coming back down. Especially if you look at the higher time frame where it's sitting at, there was some consolidation in that area.
Let's look at the daily here. So does this change what you're looking at, Akil?
Yeah, those wicks there show.
When you look at this, do you still think he should have something up top, or it makes sense what he's saying? I hear what both of you guys are saying.
Yeah.
And from Kai's perspective, he's super confident that things coming down. So confident he doesn't need to at the top. Whereas,
not that confident.
well, you're gonna have to be, because if you don't put nothing up there and the week's going by, I'm not adding it during the week.
True that. So let's go back to the 3 hour or 6 hour actually. Yep. Let's go to 6 hour.
But I do want to bring this up though before we do that, and you definitely can change it. You know, speaking to your colleagues, I do the same thing. I can feel confident about something, and then I'll throw it to, you know, Cottrell or Lamar or Cynthia, and I'll say, hey, what do you guys think about this? Some of the trades you guys don't even know that I post in the Signal, I got confirmation from my peers as to what they thought about it. So it's not just, even though you see my name on it, it's not just all the time my idea. And sometimes we're working together when we're putting those trades. Yeah, so it's not, you don't have to, not saying you guys are, but you don't ever have to feel any kind of way to get a suggestion or an idea or an opinion from a colleague. That's actually the best thing you could do.
Trust me, Akil, no, I go for him.
Yeah, so that's the best thing you can do.
Yeah,
so looking at this, I see what Kai is saying. It's like, man, this thing, it hit something in here. Number one, they didn't even get up here to just like at least give us the indication that they want to keep going up. They didn't even go into this here. This is our uptrend.
Right.
They turned before that.
Right.
So I can see that. I can see this coming, back down here. There's nothing really in here to stop it. This is all middle of the curve. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff is not going to hold. These are uptrends, but they're going to act most likely as pullbacks. So I can see what he sees there. And then notice this here. If I were to like put this here, look where his buy limit order 2 is, and look what we got here.
Oh, wow.
That is gorgeous.
Nice.
So that's a very, very, very strong place. And then if you look at this, market went up, came down, hit that, went up, came down, hit that, went up, came down, hit that same area, came up, hit that same area. I mean, this is what we've been dealing with for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So is it possible that it could come back down? Anything's possible, but this is probable simply because we're reading the chart. This is what I would tell Cynthia sometimes. We'd chart together, and, she'd say, Professor, I think it's going to, come down here. And I'm like, I think it's going up. No, it's coming down. I was like, well, show me. Well, I just feel it. You can't feel it. You got to show me on the chart. And even if I show you something on the chart and it doesn't happen, at least my decision was based on something solid and real.
Right.
It wasn't based on how I felt. So even if you're wrong, you don't have to feel bad. I showed you guys a trade, I think the last time we were on the call. I forgot what it was, but I think it was Dixie, but it broke anchor. And I based my decision on the fact that it was higher lows and some other, factors or whatever. And I think it was EURAUD. And when we looked at it, it ended up breaking. What I saw was a continuation to the upside. And I did everything I could to look at the chart and go by what the candles told me. And it just is what it is. But at least you based it on something real and solid. You can't get upset with yourself if you do that. So I like this area here. But to defend Akil's position, he's thinking from the perspective, like he said, he's aggressive when he takes profit. That tells me that he leans more on the side of safety rather than risk. So Akil trades more like myself. I lean towards being more on the safety side. And so I trade small. I trade the pivots and all of that stuff like that. I very rarely leave myself exposed, even when I'm confident. And so I can see him looking at this going, what are we going to do if it doesn't pull back? What is our contingency plan for that? And you don't have to abide by it. You literally could just watch this trade. You don't have to do anything because, man, this thing can go up here. Let's say you have a buy stop order right here. The other problem with that is it could go up here, hit that buy stop order, cancel this sell limit order, and then start shorting. And now you got the opposite problem.
Very true.
You know, so there's nothing perfect. There is no perfect plan, but you do have to make a decision.
Right.
And that's the purpose of this class here. So what are you going to do, Kai?
I agree with my man. A buy stop is definitely wise to have just in case.
Okay.
So since we have nothing there,
go back to the 3 hour here. That we were on. All right.
If I were going to say I needed a buy stop, let me see, that's a wick over wick pointing up. It would be at the top of that second wick. Nope, down.
Right. Over here?
Nope, no, same side. You're on the right side.
Right here?
Oh, yeah. It'd be right above that.
Okay, so right here or above it?
No, right. No, I wanted it above that other basin candle. So that's perfect. That's like perfect. What's that basin candle price?
This candle right here?
The one in the middle of them, the basin one. That
Right
yeah, that little guy. Yeah, that little guy.
Okay, so that is. Let me see the top of that. The top of that is 59.68.
So Thursday theory. Okay.
And the next one up is 73. Is the pips.
Quarters theory.
Right.
That's funny.
Oh snap! Oh my. Let me. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, let me blow up on my screen. That's a wick over wick pointing up, correct? On that 66 on the quarters, the third theory.
Right here.
Yeah, because my screen won't go bigger. Yep. Okay, it is.
That is, but it did not wick into that. So this wick here,
right,
did not wick into. You could see it by the crosshair. It didn't make it.
Right.
Right. What it did was hit the bottom of it. It hit the base of this, the same candle you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It hit the base of it without going into the wick over wick.
Right.
That's what made it turn early. And in Forex, this happens a lot. That's why I always tell you guys, get out early, get in early.
Right.
Because sometimes they don't go straight to the zone that we're looking at. Yeah, so let me put this here and green. And then we'll do
a BSO.
Buy stop order. And what price do you want to do? It's currently at 73.
When some professors, when I get at these situations when they have something that's between the third theory and the quarters theory, I like to split the difference.
Okay.
So let's do it at 70.
All right, 70 it is. Bam, lock that in. And let me put that order in. So we're gonna have put that to the right. We're gonna have a buy stop order, buy stop at 59.70. And what's the amount gonna be?
We're doubling it.
Very good. And what was our 60, 62, 66, right?
Yes, sir.
And we're still doing the 2%.
Yep. All right. And let me ask you a question, Professor. So the zone I found, the zone that I found, what I called my IST was, I think it was 62.75. Should I get out at 62.55 instead of 66?
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay. Because that's where I found the IST at, I think it was at 75 or 72 or something like that. I scribbled through it on my notes, so I can't tell if it's a 5 or a 2.
All right, so let's see here. TP, let's go to a higher time frame so I can clean that up there. Oh man, that's gorgeous on the daily.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So your question again was, should you stay here? Like,
Well, I was saying getting out a little earlier, like 55 maybe.
Okay, gotcha. So let's do this. Let's raise this up here, straighten that out. So, peers of Kai, what do you think he should do looking at his take profit? That is a beautiful zone. Question is that a safe take profit? Would you suggest that he change it or leave it or what?
What say you all?
Right.
Yeah, I think maybe going down two theories.
Two theories?
Yeah.
Okay, there he go. Aggressively taking profit.
He said, I don't care about the extra 50 some pips today, man. We got money, man. Let's roll.
So he said he want to go down to like 33.
33, yeah.
I say get out way, Hakil said get out way down there.
Way down there. Give yourself time to figure out what the market's going to do and then make another move.
Right. Anybody else?
I like it.
I like
That's
that
my
too.
guy.
I mean, maybe even a little bit lower than that.
Yeah,
Maybe 25.
Oh,
We-
goodness.
Can we look at 25?
Lower.
All right.
I like 25, Juan?
Yeah, just because you're right on that wick over wick and you got that immediate retest right there. So maybe a
Two
little.
of them pointing down.
That's 18?
That's 18, yeah.
Let's go 25.
Okay. So let's do 25.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like it. I like that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna,
Yeah, I do like that.
gonna do this as well.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
62, 33. Hold on. And I'm gonna put a 62, 25. And what do you think we're gonna do with these horizontal lines?
Go back in time and see what's happening.
Very good. So we can already see just from here.
Yes, we can.
Some POC. We can also see what those look like there, where they land.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's go to, let's say, a 1 week. And let's just straighten this out here. Wow, that's tight. But
Yeah.
basically, you guys have the idea here. Let's go to 4 week. You guys kind of have an idea of where you're placing your targets. And even if you go all the way back to the past, which is here.
Mm-hmm. Right before that bad boy dip on down. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see
That's
that?
nice. That's real nice.
This one here,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I do like that.
That's real nice, man.
and this here. So these are some good odds enhancers here. Let's go back to the 3 hour. See what that looks like on the 3 hour.
Ooh, yeah. Look at that.
So on the 3 hour,
Look at that little zone.
which one do you guys want to go with looking at that 3 hour?
Man, we going to 25, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we for sure going to 25, bro.
All right. So we will change this to 25.
Yeah, man.
And we all know this is most likely going to be some type of pullback.
Pullback, yep.
Now, look at here. From here all the way up to here, what is this considered? If I were to put a line up here and then a line down here, what is all of this?
Support and resistance zone.
Yeah, that's a range.
It's a range. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
so think about this. Do you expect it to go straight up here?
No.
Now, it's going to make it. But like Hakil is saying, by being aggressive with your take profits, what he's what him and then I think it was Juan who came up with the 25, and a couple of other you agreed that 25 was better. What did you just avoid by getting out at 25?
A lot of stress.
Yeah.
A lot of headache.
Yeah. So you're like, it's not just getting in before the zone. Sometimes you want to get in before this consolidation in this range. Because watch this. I'd rather just take profit at 25 rather than wait another. What if this thing takes a week to get up here, or it just bounces back and forth and you're just sitting here waiting for a few more dollars?
Right.
It's not worth the stress. I'd rather get out here, put an order to, short or pull back or whatever your strategy is going to be from here. I'd rather just get out here and then place another order around this area and prepare for something else and let time take its course.
Right.
And that's it. Yeah. And get
Agreed.
out. So always I look at PLC a lot because it just really tells me a story. And PLC is just support and resistance as well. It's ranging. It's all that stuff. So take a look at that. And you guys did good.
Good eye, peeps. I like that. That was one of my questions that I had on my little thing. Because I knew I had the zone, but I wanted to make sure. I'm like, I should probably get out earlier.
Yep.
Stop being greedy.
Right.
Learn these new tricks and stuff, man. You start being like, man, I can take it to the top.
Right. Cynthia would keep it up here. She be pushing it, man. She be on the target and on the zone and everything. I'm like, Cynthia, you'll get out early. I think it's gonna get there. I'm like, all right.
Hey, it's funny though, Professor. Hey, after I did my test with her, Professor, we had like basically the same personality.
Oh yeah, see.
Same trading personality, I should say.
Yeah.
So now you know why I was going right up to the zone.
She definitely has
man. Man, that's funny.
She be counting her little pips.
Man.
Yeah, just take your money and run.
I want to take some more of their money though too.
Exactly. All right, let's change this TP to 25.
Yes, sir.
All right, modify the order. Awesome job, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the help, team. You guys are awesome. We're winning.
Good job, man. Oh, yeah.
Can you go back so I can just maybe dissect that his trade?
Okay, not a problem.
To make sure okay. The way I'm understanding this is his original position was low on the curve, which was that sale limit order.
Correct.
So he came up with the buy limit order, which was the buy limit order 1. He's saying once it gets down to the buy limit order, it's going to eliminate the original sale limit order.
Correct, because the position size is double.
And that's why he doubled his position size.
Correct.
But just in case it doesn't get to the first buy limit order is why he put his buy stop at the top.
Correct.
Okay, and he doubled that size.
Correct.
Okay, and then he just put on an additional buy limit order. So he has 2 buy limit orders on?
Yes.
Okay.
You know the reason for the second one?
Well, if it doesn't what is the reason for the second one?
Okay. No, I was just asking you.
What I'm saying is if it hits the first one,
right.
Okay, then why would he need a second one?
Yes, and that's what I was trying to see if you recognized why he put a second one. He does have a reason for doing this one.
No, I don't understand the reason for the second one.
Okay. So the purpose of it is if this first one does not continue the uptrend, but actually continues the downtrend, because he's looking at this being the pivot. This is a rally-based rally at the pivot low of this entire zone. So if we go here, this is the pivot high, this is the pivot low.
Right.
Below the 25% mark. So he's thinking, hey, we have a level here. There's POC in this area here. Right. It's possible it can hit this and then continue the uptrend, but it's also possible that it could hit this, go up, and then continue the downtrend. If it does,
Okay, then that's why he got a second one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this will be negative while it's going down here.
Gotcha. Okay.
It'll trigger this one, and then he'll have two positions. And once it hits this, this will be gone. The sell limit order will be gone once the buy limit order 1 hits. But then this will be negative until it hits the second one.
And then he'll have to.
Now, if it never reaches this buy limit order 2, let's say they kiss the top of the wick of this base candle and it does not trigger to 57.85, he's still in this trade positively as he goes up.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
Thank
if he
you, guys.
forgets to delete this one, well, now you got 2 trades going up.
Yep.
So this is never going to hurt you at all. It's just going to help in case this uptrend continues and never reaches here.
But once he hits his first buy limit, he can take his buy stop off. He cancels the buy stop.
He can, or he can keep it. Either way, he'll win. You'll just have actually,
Patience.
yeah, you'll have 2 pages, but he would have to change this to 20,001 because if this triggers and it starts and price action does respect it and go up and hits this will get canceled out because the amounts are exactly the same.
Gotcha. The amount. Okay.
Yeah, so
Thank
we
you.
would have to. I'm glad you actually brought that up. I forgot about that. So we'd have to change this to a 1.
Right.
Like that for that to hold. But the reason why he didn't put the extra 1 is because the anticipation for this, the buy stop order, is that buy limit order 1 does not trigger.
Gotcha.
But we also have to consider what if it does trigger and then goes up here.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do? So now you can treat this buy stop as an add-on.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good comment. Loved it.
Thanks, Benji.
Good
Thank you,
job,
thank
Benji.
Yeah. And that was a good analysis to reflect back on the reasons why. So is this helping you guys, like seeing a problem and then resolving it without just jumping out because you're negative?
It's great.
Oh my God, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, yes.
So many people do that. They'll be like, oh my God, I'm losing money. I get out. You know, and when you look back at it, you're like, oh, I'm negative, but I don't have to get out. It hits supply. It's going to come back down. I'm going to get my money back, you know, and if it goes here, I just put this order in and reverse it and do this. And that was the purpose of me doing this. I actually wanted some trades to be wrong so that you guys can practice how to resolve problems. That's the number one issue with people trading is they don't know how to solve the problem. They only know I'm losing money, get out. I'm winning money, stay in. That's it. And that's not how you trade. A professional trader, the only thing that separates a novice trader from a pro is that the pro knows how to fix a problem. That's it. A pro doesn't just know how to trade, but a pro actually knows how to fix the issue or the problem that they see. And you just don't jump out because you're losing money. You go back and you reanalyze the trade.
Well, I appreciate this trade because I got a couple of takeaways that I wasn't aware
Oh,
of.
good. And that was
Yay.
very
The dice were loaded. The dice were loaded.
Yes, it was.
And the fact that you were able to see how Kai resolved it and you were able to replay it back and speak it back to all of us, that lets me know you got it.
Mm-hmm.
That lets me know you got it. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, no, you got it. I know you're trying, but you got it.
Oh, yeah, you got it, mama.
And the other problem with being a novice versus a pro is sometimes we have it and then we still don't want to do it. Like we still don't apply it. You know, we break our rules. So the key is to just keep the rule. So, you know, I have a lot of information too, but then I break my rules sometimes. But my thing is I'll break my rule on one trade. I don't break my rule. Like I'll be having like maybe 5 or 6 positions. Only one of my trades I'll break a rule because I want to be Superman. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. You know, but that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes we just want to eat the apple. We just want to taste that fruit. All right, so who wants us to step up next? Anybody? We still got an hour.
I'll go.
All right, Juan, which pair did you have?
Oh, I had the fun pair of NZDCAD. Yeah, mine went wrong immediately.
The dice were loaded.
The dice were really loaded on this one.
He was mad from the first roll of the dice.
Oh man, I'm in long on that one, but anyway. All right. So I'm looking
position from the day one. Ed took everything in me not to laugh because as soon as he saw it, we were going long. He cringed the whole time.
No.
I felt your pain, Juan. I felt your pain.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, and now I'm wondering, is it going to keep going? But I'm going to gamble that it is. So I looked at the 52-week, and that one showed that we're overall going to be in the downtrend. But when I look at the 4-week, I'll let you cut. Yeah,
So let's go back.
Let's go with 52, just so we can see the downtrend.
Oh, okay. You want to take control of the mouse, or are you the computer?
Sure.
Okay.
No, yeah, doesn't matter. You can do it.
Okay.
All right. So 52. If you put the high and low and mid pivot in, it's this. You could see that the last one hit the mid pivot and has reacted and looks like it's going towards the 75 range.
Oh,
that's
wow.
what it. Yeah, it hit the mid pivot. And it's past that 66 mark, and it looked like it's heading up. It looked like it was heading up that way to me.
Very good.
So that's the bounce I'm seeing to get up. And then I went to the 4-week.
Okay. Now, before you move on, I want to make another point. Where is there always a zone?
The pivots.
Very good. So that's a good analysis. It hit mid pivot. So now that it passed the 62.5, you can pretty much take a chance on the fact that it's probably going to continue this uptrend.
Yes.
And create like what we call an M formation.
Yes.
It's probably going to do this, come down, go up here while the market's, crashing. Kiwi should be going up. And then when the market's done crashing, it'll probably be somewhere up here. If it doesn't create a little something higher, and it'll probably come all the way back down later and create the M formation. Yeah. So very good analysis. Very good.
Okay. And then I went to the 4-week. The 4-week looks a little different.
Okay.
So if you can blow up like towards where we're at, and
all right, let's do. And you want to do this here?
Yeah, that works. So this is where I had a little. I was wondering, what it's going to do, because it's I'm thinking it's going to go up, but so I'm obviously going to reverse this position. I don't think it's going to come back down to our entry at this point. So I put a buy limit order of 20,000 to reverse the 10,000. But you really can't see it on here, but I guess let's go to the 2-week for 1 second.
Okay.
Actually, where's my flips? Let's actually, sorry guys. Let's go to the 1 day.
Okay. Now, no apologies necessary.
So the 1 day, what I'm seeing on the 1 day is, can I take the mouse, Professor?
Oh, absolutely. That is hilarious.
Exactly. Right when.
Wrong on every level.
Just where I got in. Boom. I mean, immediately.
Yeah, that is funny.
Dream last week, you were like, please, can we just go along? This thing.
I said, I got it if it goes long. This thing's great. All right, so you guys can see. How do I take the mouse, Professor?
You would go to your little panel, and it would say, request remote control somewhere.
Got it.
And once you click it, it should activate you. There we go.
Okay. All right, so what I'm seeing here, guys, over here is a flip zone. If you go, it looks a little clearer on the 2 day. You can see the flip zone right here.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm thinking usually the flip zone has a little bit of an immediate retest. And then I'm thinking it's going to come down just a little. And then from here, go long. So on the 3 day. No, not the 3 day. Let's look at the 4 week. Sorry. So this my only problem on this one is this long wick right here. This is the thing that's kind of screwing me up a little bit. Okay. But what I'm looking for behind the wick is still looking a wick pointing up. So that's kind of what I'm betting on, and the fact that this thing has been, looks like it's coming down to here. Every time its up range has been pretty significant, and this looks like it's just starting. And like I said before, I'm expecting this thing to come higher. So my first, let's see, what I've got for now is a buy limit order at 8,500. So let's do. I'll adjust it in a second once.
Yeah.
It's just a little, you guys know this, the lag.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, that's a big lag.
Yeah. Right.
0.85.
I can do it for you. That's
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you do that, Professor? It's going to be super slow on my side.
Yeah, no problem. We can do that here. And this is going to be your buy?
Yes, it's going to be a buy limit order, and it's going to be of 20,000. So we're going to reverse the position that we have going on the short.
Okay, let's look at that on that 1 day again.
Yep.
It here.
And actually, let's see what hour. If you look on the 12-hour.
So this is what it looks like on your flip zone.
Yep. And then look at the 12-hour.
I'm going to mark this here.
Okay. So that's why I'm thinking of, even if it comes down and tries to get towards the flip zone, at least I'm in early. That's what I'm thinking as to why I'm doing 8,500.
Very good.
You are wise, Juan.
Only learning from you guys. And then on the 12-hour, you can kind of see a little bit more of the downtrends. And you'll also see a wick over wick pointing up that I'm kind of targeting.
Okay, so
12-hour.
What time frame? 12-hour, okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
So 12-hour. So now you can see that there's that rally vest rally right there. But you see the wick over wick pointing up. You see the other two that are pointing down. So it's almost like it's trying to get to that zone before it launches off. That's at least what I'm interpreting.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm thinking it's going to go buy limit order there. We'll reverse the position because we're currently in a short.
Okay. So we'll do a buy at 85.
Yeah. And then
double it, like you said.
Yeah. And then if you look now, I went to the daily. Whenever you're done with that.
Okay. Do you want to put anything else in here?
2% stop loss, and then take profit one is 0.8733.
All right. Got that in there.
And I might as well just continue with what I was doing. So can you do a 2-day real quick?
Sure
please?
Can. Not a problem. There we go.
2-day. Okay, so if you look at the 2-day, and if you look to the left over at that where I'm taking profit, the reason I chose that one is because it's actually an immediate retest to the flip zone that's to the left of that.
Okay.
You guys see that one?
At 0.83. All right. Oh, this here.
Yeah, so that's a flip, and then you got it, and that's the immediate retest is the end of that. That's the reason I chose that one.
Okay. Good eye.
For real.
Yeah, that's a really good.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator. I think we'll get a reaction off of that. And then
yeah, look how strong that thing was when it hit that flip.
Dang.
Yeah. The money maker.
That's
yeah,
nice
I think
stuff,
it's either going to be a take profit or it's going to be, or you can do a sell stop off of that too. I think a little bit, at least get some pips off of there.
Yeah.
And then let's see. In case my buy limit order does not get hit, I have a sell stop order. I'm sorry, buy stop order, not a sell stop, at 85.85. let's see, the reason I chose that one. The reason I chose that one is if you go to the daily.
Okay. Let's do this.
Same profit on that one.
Okay.
And there is a TP2, but that's way, way up there.
And the daily. Okay.
All right, so then I was on the daily, and the reason I chose 85.85 is if you look across, it's almost it's a resistance below. It seems to keep hitting in that area. If you look at 85.85, it goes all the way to the left. Seems to be trying to get to that area, and there's that drop-based drop. That's one thing I'm a little concerned about is that drop-based drop. But on the higher time frames, it's showing to go higher. But we're going to get a reaction off that drop-based drop around the 86.50. Yes, there.
Okay.
So I think there will be a reaction there.
Okay.
But I think it's going to continue its trend going upward. So I'll take the reaction and go with it. So I got the buy stop and I got the buy limit order going on both of those, and that's the reason I chose that buy stop area, just in case the limit doesn't hit. And that's the same thing is also in 20,000 units.
All right. Bam. Very good, Juan.
And that's it. And then I have a TP2 that it shows up on another chart, like I think on the 6-day chart. Let me see, is it where I saw it? Yeah, go to the 6-day chart and tell me what you guys think of this one. See that? It's on 89.33. I mean, you got a drop base, you almost a level on a low, but you have that drop base drop, and you got an immediate retest, and you got a couple times that I tried to get up there.
$9.33.
And you're right, Hakil. I don't do the TPs too often. I'm just aggressive trying to take profit too. But for this exercise, I decided to throw some TPs in there. But usually I'm with you, Hakil, just trying to grab the profits.
Gotcha.
Hey man, Professor said we like Warren Buffett, so there ain't nothing wrong.
Young Buffett's.
yeah, that's a good way to be exactly.
Let's take this out of here.
That should be our band name, the Young Buffetts.
Right. That is nice.
It is nice. I like it, Jim.
That is good. So that's the TP2, and you can just see that there's an immediate retest to it, and it's a ways away, and it's still I believe that one is just at the 75 range or close to it.
Okay. Awesome.
And that's my chart.
Very good job.
Nice.
I like what I see here. Anybody else want to comment? You see anything else to validate or invalidate? Whatever.
Yeah, I actually want to validate the take profit one, because I think it may continue upward this time, or it may not. But on the daily, that flip zone to the left of that, it was a uptrend wick over wick behind the wall.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I put that TP2 in. Yep.
Gotcha. No. What was it the daily you saw the TP one at? I forget which time frame that was.
I think it was a 2-day, I think.
Oh, 2 day, yeah.
Might be the 2-day.
Is here?
Yeah, so you can see the TP.
To the left of that one.
Yep, that's where uptrend. That's why I wanted to do a TP2, because it looked like it could hit there and keep going.
Yeah.
And if you look to the left, there's another uptrend all the way to the left. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yeah, and this
And there's
yeah, and you see this did what I told you guys. Look at this. Look how it went to look how this wicked to the bottom of the formation and not actually in it.
Yeah, sure did.
Wow.
This is why I tell you, get out early. So sometimes you'll see these and you'll be thinking, oh man, there's a zone up here. It's beautiful. This is uptrend. It's just going to keep going up. Sometimes it doesn't do that. Now look what I tell you guys. I look at it a lot. POC, look at this.
buyout. Look at that. Buyout. Look at that. Dang.
Yeah.
That thing respected the POC and it did not go up in here. Sometimes people always ask me, man, it hit a wiggle wick pointing up, but then it just shot down. Why didn't it work? And I said, because it didn't get in there. They used POC rather than the zone itself. They know that there are people out there like us who know how to read charts. They want our money too. They want the ones who don't know how to trade. They want their money. They want the novices' money. They want the professionals' money. They want everybody's money. So they're going to do stuff like this. So this is why you have to understand everything and know when to apply it. Lamar and I were talking about that today, saying that there are people out there who have the information we have, but they don't know what to do with it. And in the Christian world, we call it knowledge and wisdom. So it's knowledge is one thing, but being able to apply it rightly in different circumstances, that's a whole nother thing.
You got that right.
Yeah. So just because you passed your DMV test and you have the knowledge of how to drive doesn't mean you can apply that information properly.
Right.
You know, applying what you know is different. So that's the key to this here. That's the reason also for this exercise is now that you guys have all this knowledge that we've given you over the weeks, show me that you know how to apply it. Even in a bad situation, you know how to apply it. You know, when there's a detour or a roadblock, you know, or a crash in your chart, how do you get out of that situation or avoid it in the best possible way? It's not always just get out. All right, very good. Anybody want to comment again? Any other comments?
Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah, good job.
All right, I really don't have anything else, man. This is good. I love the flip right here that he picked. Again, look at this. This is just even this immediate retest here is pointing at this PLC level here. Yeah, so this is amazing. Amazing, amazing. All the way across. Look, that's just
nice.
Oh, right at that zone right here too. You look here, it just hit that zone so perfectly. I mean, look at the past. Just look at all of this, man.
It's going.
Yep. So that's a great flip, and that's a great entry before the flip. I like that you got in before the top of this. So the top of this is 87. You're getting in at 85, so you are 13 pips early from this zone.
Nice. Nice.
Let's look at this zone on a smaller time frame, just to see, because we didn't go that small here.
Yeah.
So we have that here
And
on the 4 hour. What are you thinking now that you're looking at it on a smaller time frame?
I don't want to look on the small time frame. It looks like it could go lower. It looks like I could do a buy limit maybe a little bit lower, but
okay. But
I'm good with that. I'm good where it's at, though.
All right, cool. Well, because we do know this is a flip.
Yeah.
And you're already at, well, this is 73. Sorry, I said something else, but this is 73. So you're 22 pips, or no, 27 pips early, which is good. You just write this thing out.
I'm fine with that. Yes.
Yep. All right. So who wants to step up next?
Nice.
Okay.
We got a little, all right, Benji. All right, so Benji, we'll have you be the last one because it's already 6:20.
Well, no, you have somebody after me because
What about Jen?
Yourself.
Oh, we only have, Jen's the only one left on here, right? Okay, so we can finish both out. Yeah, we can do that.
yeah, because
Yeah, we just have Jen Q on the line. Yeah, okay, we can do Benji and Jen. So who wants to go? You still want to go next?
Jen, let me go because I'm still learning. I mean, it's
All right.
it's quick. Okay, I have Aussie, New Zealand.
Okay. There we go. And let's put your entry here. And you were in a long or short?
A short.
Short, okay. And this is 108.08.
Well, pretty much, I went to the 52 week and I saw that the overall trend was a downtrend.
Okay.
And
So let's go to 52. Bam. Okay.
okay, and then I went to the daily. The overall trend on the daily is an uptrend, but the actual market was pretty much going in my favor because it was we are going up. We did get in on the short.
Okay.
So, and it's going down. So I went to the 4 hour.
Okay.
And actually I put a positive stop loss. I moved my, obviously I would move my stop loss at 1.70680.
Okay.
So I would do that. And I'm a person that pretty much get out early
Okay.
because I don't have the patience yet.
It's okay.
No, okay. So I would take a profit, at the 1.07020, but I did do my institutional buy and selling target, so my trend would be going down.
Okay.
So I probably would try to re-engage. I know you probably say, why would you get back in? Just stay in instead of taking a profit. But
no, you can do whatever you want to do.
okay.
Yeah, because the purpose of this lesson is for all of us to evaluate the trade and hear how we all trade. Because the way you trade may ring a bell to somebody else in the group to think, oh, wow, I never thought of it that way. It may help someone. So
Well,
there is no
what
wrong.
I've heard so far, I probably would do some things differently going forward. But
Right.
like I said, I'm learning.
Yeah.
I would probably get back in the trade at 1.06601.
1.06.
Six,
Okay.
somewhere around that area. And
And edge is short, right?
yes.
Okay. 2.066. All right. And did you say you want to put a TP in here, or
Yeah. Well, actually, I would have gotten out at 1.07020.
Oh, you would have gotten out here. Okay.
I would have gotten out.
Actually, I like that. I actually like that number because what do we have there?
POC.
Yeah, I gotta work on my PLC.
That mess is crazy. Look at that mess.
Yeah.
So I would have gotten out and probably, like I said, try to get back in.
Yeah. And look what it started to do right here. It went up and came back and hit that, and went up, came back, hit that. So that 10720, which is very similar to the 25. This probably was 25 based on the institutions, the theories. But look how it just ranged right there to the side. So let's see what that looks like in the past. Yeah, more ranging here. Wow, that thing is nice. Look at this. I think so.
Wow.
So I like I said, I'm nervous. So I probably get in, get out, get in, get out.
Yeah, that's an excellent target there. So it doesn't, your style is your style. And That's a good place to look. How you had a nice downtrend run, and you're getting out right where there's consolidation. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would take the profit there.
Yeah, because this is the 19th all the way to the 21st. So you would have had to have dealt with, 3 days of stress of wondering if this thing was going to go back up or not. And these little peaks right here would have stressed you out the most.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These little peaks. Yeah. So, but that's also good that you had this positive stop loss. So you had this here, and when it got down to this area, you already had a TP, and, even if it did go past this and turn around, you would have still made money here. So I do applaud you for that. Those are all good numbers.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So because So because I would not allow any changes during the week, unfortunately it continued and then it went back up. So what do you want to do from here now that you're still in the trade?
Okay. Well, I'm still in the trade.
So do you want to stay in the trade?
I would stay in the trade.
Stay? Okay. All right. So we're staying in the trade, and then we're going to put a sell. You're going to keep this sell stop order here?
Well, I guess I would have. I'll take. Well, it's not till I take profit yet. So I would have I'll take the profit, and then I would get back in at the sell stop.
Oh, gotcha. So your original plan during the week was, as it goes down, you're going to take profit here.
Right. And then try to get back in.
Okay. Gotcha. So you would have waited for this to break out.
Yes.
Prove to you continuing the downtrend. Got it. Now let's look at this on the big scale. See what we got here. Let's look at the daily. Look at what we have. Let's look at the weekly. And what do you guys see as her peers?
Yeah, baby's coming down. The bad boy hit.
Let's do this.
It looks like it's hit.
I'm about to say it looks like it hit her. What's the name up there? Definitely above the 75%.
Daily. So look at what we have here.
Yeah.
What is the fib telling you?
Above the 75%.
Keep selling.
But yeah, the fib saying it's going to go down some more.
So very good. Very good. So what else do you see in this chart?
That fib is, that POC is strong right there. You can see that bouncing around that 75 area.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the mid pivot area though.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. But
Yeah, that too.
Right.
Wow. So it's doing the right thing on the fib. So would you expect a pretty good reaction off that 75, Professor?
Off the 75 here?
Yep. Yes. I mean,
yeah, I would expect something here because of this here.
Mm-hmm.
But it would only be from my assessment from where it came from. It would only be a pullback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I guess what I'm asking, I guess we'd have to look at the higher time frame to see if it's really going to trend up or.
Well, look at the weekly. What do you see? No one has said what I see just yet.
And big old wick behind the wall.
Wick behind the wall. Oh, this one here? Are you talking about this one here?
Actually, I was looking way over the other side. My bad.
Which wick behind the wall? Where you look? This here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's still a lot of supply up top.
What is this telling you? The wick behind the wall.
That's staying
That's-
up.
Yeah. That's saying up.
Pointing up.
Okay.
Would
Now
it
think
be
about-
better to put that sell stop order just a bit lower, below that pivot right there?
Yeah, I agree, Jim.
Yeah, down at maybe 1.058.
Yeah.
Or somewhere in that range, 1.058.
Okay. Do that.
Man, but you're also seeing a lot of uptrend wicks around here, though.
True.
I mean, even if you go below, it's still showing an uptrend wick. And the very top wick, the one that reacted, that looks like it's going up as well.
This here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
I see that.
What if we go to a 4-week, Professor, to see?
All right. And what I see that nobody has mentioned just yet is still on the chart.
Still on the chart.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, you know,
That's
Lamar,
when we all start really looking.
you know, Lamar and I, we love this 4-week. So the 4-week is really painting the story.
Okay.
This is going to help you guys with the sell stop.
Is that the pivot low? That right now?
Yeah, it looks,
Pivot
it looks
low
like it's,
is at
it's low on the peg.
You talking about this here?
It's low on the
Yes.
high time frame curve.
There we go.
There it is. That thing's way down there.
I did identify two, well, a buy limit order once it got down.
At least it's going to hit your positive stop loss for sure. I mean, if it goes up. You guys will make some money, Professor.
We're safe here, huh?
Or maybe
It
I
does.
was kind of safe. I was actually thinking, I mean, if it was me, I would have that positive stop loss as a reversal position.
Interesting.
Okay. So what about this chart that, because all of you are saying uptrend. So what about this is telling you it could go back up?
It's off the pivot. It hit pivot low.
Okay.
That is pivot low, right?
Yeah, that is pivot low.
Yes, it is.
That is
Yeah.
pivot low.
Yeah, but that ain't the answer, because you see how Professor responded to that.
No, it's got to be part of it because it did hit pivot low. It's on its way up, but
I see Hakel is learning. He's learning more than just trading, though.
It absolutely hit pivot low, but should that be your only odds enhancer to give you your decision?
Got immediate retest to the pivot low?
Which one?
That big daddy over there. That guy.
Okay. So this one was pointing, saying they're going here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, this is the whole. This is all.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
It was going lower. It's bounced already from the low.
yep. So that's correct. This immediate retest, when they were way up here, looking at the candles, the real orders are the bodies. Those are the real orders. So when they shot down like this and then came back up, that was an indication that they had intentions on going down here.
Down into the
Lower, and they did that. So now that they went lower, created an all-time low, they're on their way up, and you guys are of the impression that it's going to continue up. Is that what you're saying?
yes, I think so.
Anybody see anything else?
Overall, yeah.
Range.
I'm seeing.
What did I just hear?
It's a big range, and it's almost a range that seems.
Oh.
And it might be consolidating. If we put a couple trend lines on there, we can see what kind of, if it looks like it's consolidating or not. But it
Still lower highs. Like these pivots are still getting lower.
Okay, I see that.
I see what you're saying.
okay, yeah, they are.
Yeah, I see that too.
All right. So let's do this.
But what if we have equal high, equal? I mean, it looks like there's equal lows, pretty much, right? Pretty close.
Equal low and lower highs.
Let's see what we have here. Let's do this. So we have this here. And we have that there. What is that?
Flag.
Not, it's a flag. What is that flag telling you?
It's gonna be breaking out.
It's going to be breaking out. It's consolidating now, and it's going to break out probably to the outside.
You want to step in here, Lamar?
Come on, ringer. Here comes the ringer.
Why are you guys getting scared?
I'm trying to.
There's something going on at that 25% area there.
Okay.
It's like field orders.
This is a great one
All
here.
right, Lamar, you're up.
This is a great one here. And I don't want Lamar to give the answer. I'm just, if I'm not putting out enough, I'm pretty much just putting on here what you guys are putting on here, but nobody is saying other than.
Are you saying there are unfilled orders still down there?
I'm not saying it, but what I am saying is this. Juan came the closest by saying range. He used that word. And if you have that in mind, along with the fact that it hit the pivot low, what else should you be thinking?
Oh, it's in a range, so it should be coming back down too, before versing up.
Very good. Think about that possibility. Because look how many times it hit this area. And it already hit here.
Yeah.
It came right back down. You cannot assume that this thing hit a pivot low and it's just going to go up. You could have assumed that here. It didn't work out. Could have assumed it here. It didn't work out. Could have assumed it here. It didn't work out.
True. Wow.
And there is that drop-based drop, so or drop-based rally down there too that it could be going to get.
Okay. So now
and that's a wick over wick pointing down in this chart. What chart is this? This is 4 week. You guys like the 4 week.
Yep. So let's go back to this daily. Does anybody see what I saw on the daily?
I mean, on the daily, it's hit the pivot high from current price and could be making its way down to mid pivot.
You're talking about this pivot high?
Yeah.
Hit this?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just talking about it hit that, it's kind of leaving that pivot high, and if we're in a range, it still has a ways to go to drop down to at least hit that 50. I mean, there's zones at the 50 and all the way at the bottom.
Okay, very good. So for the sake of time, what is this?
Drop-based drop.
Drop-based drop.
Like a level on level? Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that drop-based drop, right.
No one mentioned it. Now watch this. What do you see on the 2-day?
Oh, wow.
Drop-based drop.
Down.
Yeah.
What do you see on the 1 week?
Downtrend.
Downtrend.
What do you see on the 4 week?
Downtrend. Well, see, they would have saw it if they had time to study it, but
Right.
yeah, I'm just saying it's my zone, and I didn't identify those things, but they probably would have saw it if they had out,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I need to go back
No,
to
no,
that.
but it's not a bad thing. You guys haven't done anything wrong. This trade, we're making money no matter what. No matter everything you've come up with thus far, this trade is a winning trade. I just wanted to add the additional possibility. You never want to think that it's only going to do one thing. You also want to prepare for something else. Never prepare for one strategy.
It's funny, now that you pointed it out, you can actually see that it's a drop-based drop with a retest.
Yeah. So you don't want to only prepare for this breakout to the top side. So looking at this flag formation, we can see it's losing its steam.
Yep.
It's not getting higher, it's getting lower. We already came in from a low. This is what I was going to ask Lamar to talk about. But look at this thing. The way it came in was down, and then it tried to go up, and it's just continuing this downtrend. And then this right here, this is all support. They're not even breaking this support level either. So this range is getting tighter. What do you think is going to happen when they get to the bottom of this range? What is it going to do then?
Shoot up.
It's
When
going to
gonna
go
break up?
up.
That's when.
Right.
Back up.
Yeah. So it's getting tighter, and it's getting lower and lower. So when it gets real tight, that's when we're then gonna most likely expect this thing to break out. But right now, can we say that with absolute confidence this thing's gonna break out to the top side?
No.
No, I
Right now,
thought it
nah.
was going down.
It's not red.
Absolutely. Now I want you guys to see something
Yeah,
else.
Benji called it.
I want you to see something else on the 4-week, which is gorgeous. Notice right here, we at the 75% mark. Where did that land?
Right on the zone.
Overweight.
Right on the zone.
Wick over wick doing what?
Down.
Laying down.
Pointing down.
Going down.
And look where you guys have your self stop.
That was good, Jen. You called it to go below that.
That is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said you guys haven't done anything wrong. You just didn't say what I wanted you to say. Because you hadn't seen it.
We
You
just
did
ain't
all
doing
the
anything right.
but you didn't see the whole picture. Now, where would you go if this thing is going to continue down? If this is a downtrend, where would you target?
Exit before the mid pivot.
Yeah, definitely by mid pivot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mid pivot. Let's do that.
Yes, sir.
Before
Anybody else got anything else other than the mid pivot? So that's 104. Let's say 15.
unless they're trying to catch all those orders that are all the way down there, but that's an uptrend.
Oh, that's not this. Oh, let me get rid of this. And here, and here. All right. And is that it?
I would say TP2 at the quarter.
Very
Well, not at the
Yes.
quarter,
At
but a little above.
1.02.
102. All right. So a little above it.
Yeah.
Like 102.10 or
Well,
Okay.
yeah, what 102.10 looks like.
Yeah, 102.
Let's do this. Let's change this to 1. We're going to shave off 50%. Let the other.
Right, exactly.
All right. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but you know, since we said that it's tightening and it's in a flag formation, I mean, we are seeing lower lows. I mean, we should see this thing go. It could go lower to get those orders below that TP2, right? Man, that seems so low. Though.
Yeah, that.
I'd stick with TP2.
Anybody else want to stay with TP2 or go lower?
I mean, it is getting low.
I like
I'd stick with
TP2.
I wouldn't go
I
lower.
like TP2. Yeah.
Very good. Can anybody give me a reason why you would stick with that TP2?
those are uptrend wicks, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it looks like there's unfilled orders under that. So that's like a danger zone.
And it's an uptrend wick right there.
Uptrend, unfilled orders. Very good.
True.
What else?
It's low on the curve.
Low on the curve. Very good. It's at the 25% mark. And there's 2 more things here. My favorite.
At support.
The
POC.
Very good.
yeah.
My
Oh.
favorite. Look at that.
That's been the theme of this whole lesson today is POC.
Seriously.
Real talk.
Watch this. What's significant about you guys' TP in comparison to this wick? Hakil said that these are unfilled orders. So what does that tell you about these? Inside of the candle bodies.
They're even.
Filled.
And they're very good.
Filled.
Yeah.
And they're filled. So if they're filled, what's the chances of your TP2? What's going to happen to that?
It's going to get blown through.
Very good, which means it'll get filled as well.
Good.
If all of these orders are filled, they have
Nice.
to be chasing something below that. So the fact that you guys are getting out at the bottom of the bodies of these candles here on a very high time frame, you stand a great chance of it hitting that TP2.
Nice.
So you have some consolidation here, yeah, but you already have your positive stop loss. You have a add-on position right here with your sell stop. You're going to shave off 50% when you get down here. You're going to let the other 50% ride, ride through all of this consolidation because of all of this here. But if it reaches down here and breaks through that, you're going to make another 50% off of the rest of your money here. You guys are in great shape. This is a great trade. Now, let's look at this on a smaller time frame. Let's see what it looks back on that daily maybe. And let's see if you want to keep your 102.10.
Yep.
There's an immediate retest pointing to that
I
zone.
might go a little higher.
A little higher, okay. Let's look at a 1 week. There we go.
Yep, the wick over wick pointing up right there.
Yep.
Go back.
So
That 1 week.
Yeah.
Yep. Right there.
Mhm.
The wick over wick pointing up. Yeah. Move it.
Yes, sir. Look at that bad boy up there.
The body of that is 26. So what do you guys want?
25.
Yeah, 33.
You want to go higher?
33, yeah.
30,
Yeah,
okay.
33. We doing the thirds, baby. We ain't playing no games.
Okay.
We should probably go a little above it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Get out, make our money, and go have lunch.
More than 33?
Maybe 50.
Well, let's look at it on a lower time frame again.
Oh, good job. What do you want to be above?
You want to be
The
above?
man.
Very good. So all you need to do is see that red base candle. As long as you're above that, you're good.
Yep.
So let's see what we see on there's a daily.
There it is. It needs to go a little
Okay,
higher.
it needs to go higher.
Okay, let's see it on the 4 hour real quick. So there you have the 4 hour.
Yep.
And there you have the daily. Oh, where did it go? All right. So what do you want to do here?
I think to your right.
I think it should go up just a little.
Yeah, I'm seeing that 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 56 right there.
That might be cool.
How about 55?
Well, look at that. Look at that level, that leg, one right below, Professor, like around the. Man, there's that other. It looks like a little bit lower to the left. Let's see that wick over wick pointing up where you were just at. Yeah, so that.
Oh, this here?
See that immediate. No, you were at it. There's a wick over wick pointing up right there.
This
And then
area.
there's that immediate retest. What do you guys think of that? There's been an immediate retest a couple times.
Yeah.
You think it'll come down one more time? And
We want to get out early either way.
I know, let's get out early. That's fine.
I think where it is.
We could put an alert and then.
So is that 75? 70.
Now let me show you something, and then we'll have Jen step in. This is most likely what Lamar calls the origin of the move.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this most likely the origin?
That's where
There's a big clue.
the sellers became buyers. And
Yeah, but you said it, Juan, earlier. What?
PLC.
there's an immediate retest too.
The immediate retest. Very good. So these immediate retests, when this thing created this zone here, this is, of course, is a reaction to something here. But this is most likely the origin now because this came up, created this immediate retest. This is the
Right.
immediate.
Oh, I see.
We have this right here, but this right here where the explosive move took off, this is our clue that there's something just below it. Now I want you to look all the way to the right. What do you see?
Wick pointing
Wick
up.
over wick. Yeah.
To the O.
Yep, right here at this level. So if I go here above this, this is the top of this zone here. have you guys cleared that?
Yep.
We're clear.
Very good. So originally you guys had 102.23. That was really close to the top of this candle here. The thing is you want to clear this base. I would not have done 102.25, but this 102.33, I do think that.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
There it is.
Very good job, Benji. Applause.
Nice.
Hey, Benji.
Yay!
Guys.
Way to go, team.
Yep.
Man, really good job, Ben.
All right. All right, Jen. You
Do
still
we have time for me?
Yeah, you still have time. You have as much time as you need. We have
Do it, Jen. Do it.
We
Come on,
gotta
Jen.
edit.
Aren't you the one that's all profit?
Say it again.
Me? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Like, wait, I thought you had GBPJPY.
Yeah, she's killing it. She's killing it.
Yeah, she got the easy one.
So
I
we
did get an
definitely
easy
have-
one.
We definitely have time.
She's killing it by accident.
Which one did you have, Jen? Pound down?
GBPJPY.
Oh,
Yeah, pound in.
all right, pound yen. And we have,
Elodia's coming back.
yeah, we have an entry at 129. Let's just call that, what is that, 47.8? All right.
I thought it was one.
Huh? What'd you say, Jen?
We lost you, Jen.
There we go. I thought it was 129.60.
Yeah, but it probably went down here because of spread. Because remember, we got
Oh,
in.
right.
So because of the market order, it was probably a 10 pip spread or something like that. So that's why it bumped it down.
Got it.
They gonna make you pay.
You're going to learn and pay today.
Gonna pay to get in, pay to play. Oh,
Mhm.
this was a seller, and it was at. Oh, sorry.
It was a buy limit.
No, the BLO.
Yeah. 129, and that's at, let's just call it 48. All right, lock that in. So, Jen, what would you-
Basically, it's off the 4-week. It's low on the curve. Like it's right in that 25% area.
okay, and you want to use fib? Is this your pivot high? Pivot high. This over here, or?
Sorry, I gotta look at my.
Okay, no problem.
Ooh, I had my pivot high. Like 250, 160. Maybe I set it too high.
251.60. So, oh, you were way. Oh, you did this here.
Yeah, I think I went up there.
Oh, okay. So you went from the actual pivot high. There you go. Here, all the way to here. That's
Now
fine.
looking at it, I think I should have gone to that lower pivot.
Okay. But you're still in the, what you're talking about is this area.
Yeah, the 25%. Yeah.
What this did, this thing pivoted low, hit the 50% mark, which is what Juan was talking about on his pair, but the opposite direction. So it hit the 50% mark. Look how it pretty much came right back to where it started. This was treated as a zone. This here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was treated as an actual zone. It's a pivot. So remember, pivot highs, pivot lows, and mid pivots can be treated as zones. They can blow through mid pivots, but be on the side of caution to get out before here, because it could use it as a zone and turn around. But now that we're here, where would you like to use your?
Well, what I did before, earlier in the week, based on the 10-hour, I set a target for 132.66.
Okay.
And I missed it by like 16 pips. So, and then it started to come down.
Somebody tell me, well, no, Jen, this is your pair. Why did you miss it?
I should have gone below.
Below
I
what?
should have played it safe. Below like the actual zone. I should have gotten out early.
Okay, so where's your zone on this 10-hour?
Right where that line is. Maybe look at the 5 hour.
Okay, but what I'm saying, let's point out the entire zone. Let's map it out. Which
Okay.
candle represents your zone?
That drop base drop, that long wick over wick right there. Yeah, where the line is hitting.
This one
That
here?
wick over wick pointing down. Yeah.
This one here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if that's your zone, let's do this. Let's map out the top of it. And let's map out the bottom of it. Can you see where you went wrong at?
Dang.
Yep.
Can everybody see that?
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
what should have been the target, Jen?
Target should have been 132.
132?
20, like I probably would have gone a little above that, but like 132.25.
Okay, so you could have done that. Anybody would have done anything different?
Maybe 15.
15, very good.
Yeah, I think 15.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
and you would have still gotten filled, Jen.
Yeah.
But I as well would have done 15 because I'm always trying to get out before the zone
Oh, I see. Before even the wick. Gotcha.
or even the wick. If this is my entire zone, that's why I asked the question, which candle represents your zone? So if this is your zone, you're looking at this wick over wick pointing down, then you need to map out this entire candle and then get out before here and secure the bag.
Aha. Good
Yes.
lesson.
Yes. See how this is the zone here, but notice how they like to get close to it, kiss it, come back. They have all intentions of coming here.
Yeah.
But they like to play this game, and watch this. The lesson we've been learning all day. Look at this all the way across.
POC.
Look how they played with that all the way across.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Support became resistance, resistance became support, and they just played with that all the way across. And had you focused on this here, you would have gotten paid. Well, you would have got paid, period, if you picked 25. But to be safe, you want to get out before the zone.
Right.
Always. Yeah.
Right.
Now, these wicks were just them, stopping people out or, whatever.
Yeah. I think I was also, can you look at the 5 hour?
Okay. So let's look at the 5. Let me put those lines back there so we can see what that looks like on the
Because on my notes, yeah, I put 5 hour and 10 hour.
Okay. And I applaud you for using these weird time frames. Good job. Oh, that 5 hours clean.
Dang.
So
Beautiful.
Yeah, that is nice. Good job on that one.
right. So yeah,
And I see why you would have
Even-
picked that. That looks real. That's a nice zone there. Very nice.
So what I would do from here was I was thinking it's in the demand zone doesn't look good on this 5 hour, but on the 10 hour, I don't know, it's kind of hitting a demand zone with that just below there with that wick over wick pointing up. So I didn't want to get out, above.
Yeah.
Right there.
There you go.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I was thinking I was going to put my positive stop loss just below there because I feel like the price might go back up from that zone.
Okay. So what price you want to put a positive?
Like 130.50.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right. That is a good positive stop loss. 130.50. All right. Anything else you want to do with this trade? So we've secured some money here. The trio thanks you. Anything else you want to do with this trade?
Well, based on the 6 day, I think even if it does bounce back up, I think it's just a pullback because on the 6 day, there's that long wick pointing down and I think it still has room to go down.
Okay.
So if it does go back up, I was going to put a sell limit order.
Oh, what did I just do? Oh. Oh, let me go to smaller time frame. What did I do? That's not what I wanted to do. Where did I mess up at? So we're going to modify the trade and place a positive stop loss. There we go. All right. And we're on the 1 day. Is there, oh, 6 day. That's what you said. So what about the 6 day?
I am thinking based on that wick pointing down that once it pulls back and goes up, that it might still have room to go down.
Okay, this wick here?
No, the one to the left.
Oh, this one. Ah, gotcha.
That big long one.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that depending if it does go back up, I was going to set a sell limit order.
Okay, gotcha. And you want to go to daily for that one? All right. So you want to put a sell order here?
Yeah, I was thinking because I think it might still have room to go down. If price does hit my target.
Which, if price hits, oh, this here.
The 132, I guess it would have been 15.
Okay, so you want to put a sell limit order up here?
Yeah.
Okay. And what price you want to do that at?
Maybe 132, 20.
Okay. Sell limit order at 132.20.
And I set 2 targets.
Okay.
The first one would be at 129.99.
And that target is for the sell limit order? What is it
yes.
for? Okay.
Yes.
129.99. Okay. It's going to be down here somewhere. $129.99. Okay.
And TP2.
Actually, we can leave this to the top and then modify that one to the top. Okay, and TP2?
Is 129.15.
Okay. $129.15. $129.15. Doing here. Is that it, Jen? 129.15?
Yeah,
Okay.
I based that off of a zone I found on a 45-minute chart.
Ah, look at you going below the 4 hour. The danger zones. Man, when I go below the 4 hour, because I can't see a zone, I go back and I keep checking if I missed anything because I just don't trust much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just one of my little rules. And there are zones like Lamar one time we were looking at zones, and I showed him a zone that I found on a 20-second chart, and it hit. But that was the only place I could find it. And
Wow.
those things are very, very, very rare. But if I can't find it on a 4-hour, I try to find somewhere to just get out early, because going below
Okay.
is something. No. I'm not saying change this, because this is a beautiful area. And from what I'm looking at here, I don't see really anything wrong with it. This is the pivot high. Let's do this. See what we got. So this is probably at the 37.5 mark. If this is 50 and this is 25, this is probably 37.5.
Okay.
So that TP2 is, I mean, I'm fine with it unless we look at it on the 45. Let's see what we got here.
You'd have to go back to March 24th.
Oh, duh.
She's on point.
I know. Ooh wee. That is nice, Jen.
Dang!
Yeah.
Yo, for real.
That is nice. 129.15.
It's all right. Good work, Jim.
Yeah. 129.15. There we go. Lock that in. Oh yeah, she's in before this man. These two right here, level on levels. So that's good. We also have an immediate retest pointing down, and we also have, bam. Look at this. All the way across. She's getting in before all this PLC, or getting out before that. So that is lovely. All right, for the sell limit order, and this buy limit order will be gone if it hits the positive stop loss here and continues the downtrend. Let's go back to the daily. All right, so what do you guys think of Jen's assessment here? Even though she had the winning trade, what do you think of her assessment for this particular pair here? Any comments, questions?
It's good. It's kind of between an uptrend and a downtrend. Wicks on that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Would anybody do anything different? So right now she's in this buy position here at 129.48. Market has gone way up here, missed what she would have had as a TP or sell limit order. So it came back. She's going to capture, if it hits her positive stop loss, she'll capture profit here, make about 50. Here. She's deciding not to get out, close early, but make profit here, and then wait for this thing, if it comes out down, to hit this buy limit order. But if it respects this wick over wick pointing up, she has a sell limit order sitting here, because this zone was never actually tested. And then when it shorts, it'll then come all the way down to this TP or this TP.
Well, the buy limit order, I'm already in that one.
Yeah, but
okay.
if we hit this positive stop loss, this buy limit order is going to disappear.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So if this buy limit order disappears, then you won't have any trade other than this one sitting up here.
I think it could go lower.
Need to sell stuff.
Say it again.
I think what if we got higher time frame to see if it can go lower? Just in case it does blow through there, you wouldn't probably want to have an order there.
A sell stop.
A sell stop where? So think about this. If it hits her positive stop loss, there is no order down here.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Sell stop.
We just have this order here. So if it blows through this and starts going down, we literally have to wait for it to come back up here and short.
No.
Can we look at the higher time frame, like 4 week?
Okay. We can get rid of this here.
I mean, there's that long wick that it could probably go try and take out.
This here.
Yes. I mean,
You guys like this, or you would do something else?
I put a sell stop too.
Okay, where we get sell
Yeah,
stop?
I agree with that.
Under that
No.
positive stop loss.
Under the positive stop loss? Okay. So let's go to something smaller here. Let's actually go to her 45-minute. Do this. Because I liked a couple of zones on the 45-minute. I like this area here. So we have this positive stop loss. If it hits this, then you guys want to keep shorting?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We got
130.50. And then right there.
What's that right above there, Professor? I can't see it. I'm on my phone. I'm sorry.
What's right? What?
That little zone right there? Is that right there?
Oh, your phone sounds muffled. Say it again.
I'm sorry. Right above that blue line that you just put. Right down, right up a little bit. Right there. Is that a zone? I'm sorry. I'm on my,
Yeah, wick over wick.
That's a zone.
Yeah, rally base rally. Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry. My phone tripping a little bit.
No. You good?
And it's also was my first target.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to do a sell stop here.
Yeah.
And what price do you want to this sell? The positive stop loss is 130.50. So where do you want to put your sell stop?
Use one of the theories.
45.
25.
What
Give yourself a little
what
room.
theory is 45?
4 or 5.
There's 45.
Sure.
You like it? There we go. Jen has spoken. 45. So it's going to hit the positive stop loss. And if it continues the downtrend, which it perceivably looks like it would do, then 5 pips later, right back in the trade again. And then let's put that order in. So sell stop order at 130.45. And what do you want your position size to be?
It can still be 10,000, right?
Very good. It was a trick question because what's going to happen to this buy limit order when that positive stop loss hits?
It's going to make money and cancel out.
Very good. I like how you started that. It's going to make money first. We're going to make money then. All right. So we got this 10,000 here. And then when you get into this sell stop order, are you still wanting these two to be your TPs? Because these were for your sell limit order. So what do you want to do with your sell stop order?
Let's see, 149. I'm just trying to see the numbers. Everything's fuzzy. My computer my connectivity is really bad. No, definitely maybe.
You don't have to change them. I was just asking.
Say 50%.
Oh yeah.
How many pips is that, Professor?
This it's always like 50 pips, 45 pips.
Yeah.
So. Hey, you can be like Hakil and be aggressive. Take 45 pips and call it a day.
Yeah, sure. I'll take 50%.
You can shave off 50 here and write this down? Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
So we're changing this from the sell limit order to the sell stop order. Take profit 1. And you're going to shave off half your position. Here. 50%. All right. And then this will be sell stop order TP 2. And we'll deal with the sell limit order whenever it hits.
All right.
Or if it respects this and goes all the way up here, then we'll still have these in place.
Sounds good.
All right, so let's put that sell stop in here at 130.45, 10,000. Take profit is going to be at 29.99. Now, let me. Am I putting this order in correctly? Jen, if we're going to shave off 50%, am I putting this order in correctly?
No, I don't know. I always do it manually. I've never done it through this.
So I'll do this and then I'll show it like this. So, wait, what in the heck just happened? I did something wrong again. Modify order. Oh no, this first one is the positive stop loss. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the sell stop. Got it. So somebody help out Jen, one of her peers. How do I
call a friend, Jen? Call a friend.
Right. So she has a sell stop.
I would say 5,000. You would have to put with the Wanda, you would have to put 2 positions, right? So
5,000
for the first target. Yeah, 5,000 and 5,000.
buy order.
So what is going to be here?
Buy 5,000.
buy order for 5,000. Got it. Okay, right.
Very good. All right, so we're going to get out of, we're going to put a buy.
Oh, right. Yeah, you could do that too.
So we're going to do a buy order at 129. This was a good exercise. See, 129.
Really good.
Actually, it's going to be a buy limit order, right?
Buy limit. Yep.
You don't put anything, right, Professor? I mean, I don't put any take profit or stop, and it seems to work when I do it like that.
Exactly. That was what I was going to ask. Is this all I got to do?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So you don't need a stop loss or a take profit. You just put the buy limit order at 5,000.
But it could be a buy stop too.
No, it won't do a buy stop because price.
Well, it's under current price. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it won't take the buy stop. The computer
Got it.
will take it anyway. Yeah. So let's get out of here. So what do we do with this sell stop order? Are we finished with this?
So stop order 10,000.
No, with that one, we could actually put that sell stop TP2 for that take profit.
Very good.
Know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
So 129.15. That's what you say?
Absolutely, yeah.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, explain that.
Okay. So what we have here is, let me pull this up here. I'm just going to move this sell limit order out of the way so we can kind of, well, I don't need to. We can see it here. So what we have here is if current price continues the downtrend and hits the positive stop loss. So if it hits the positive stop loss, it's going to cancel out the buy limit order. Once it cancels the buy limit order, and if it continues the downtrend, the sell stop order is going to trigger at 10,000 units. You're going to have 10,000 units riding all the way down to this TP1. Once it hits the TP1,
Oh, I see. Got it.
it's going to trigger this buy limit order of 5,000, which is going to remove 5,000 from the sell stop order because it's the opposite direction.
Good call, Akil.
So that's
Thank
going
you,
to be
sir.
buy limit order there. Okay, and it's going to shave off 50%. So this buy limit order is going to shave off 50%. You do not need to take profit and a stop loss for this because it's just going to take off 5,000 units from the sell stop. So then the sell stop, when it gets here to 129.99, it's now going to change to 5,000 units, and those 5,000 units is going to continue down. This won't be here. And when it gets down to 129.15, if it hits this target, then it'll take profit on the remaining 5,000 at 129.15.
Yep. Good setup.
Wow.
Hey,
Good stuff.
Professor,
Digi said, wow.
before before I take a snap of this, could you change that SLO number to 132.2?
Oh, that's where it is.
No, not
Come on, in the
not,
writing,
not,
the
not there
text.
on your text.
Text.
Yeah.
It needs, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
Well, you got to add the
Stop
SLO
loss.
as well, right?
Stop loss, okay.
Oh,
So,
stop loss, yeah.
2%.
2%.
very good. Modify. Anything else?
Yeah, and then add the SLO as well. I don't see anything up there.
Okay. And that's going to be 10,000. What are we doing there?
Let's load up.
Double mid 20th.
Very
Well,
good.
you got to cancel that buy limit order first.
You know what? Yeah, that would actually be 20,000. Yeah.
Yeah, very good, Kai. Good catch. So it's the limit, 20,000. Do we need to take profit in the stop loss right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll put the stop loss in here. What do you want to do with take profit?
To the buy limit order. Or to the, no. Let's see.
Yeah, we're going all the
Yeah,
way
because
to
this is going to be 10,000 units
we're
once
going all the
it
way
gets
to
triggered, right?
15. 29.15.
Yes.
Yeah, if this goes up here, it's going to cancel out the original buy limit order here.
Yep.
And now this is going to be a 10,000 unit shorting. And
Right.
all of this down here will be null and void.
Well, the sell stop will still be there, right?
Oh yeah, the sell stop will still be there, yeah. But you're not going to want it there because it's 10,000 units and then this will be 10,000.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
10,005.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
All of this work that we did here, if it goes straight up, hits the sell limit order, all of this there's no need for any of it.
It's going to cancel all that out.
Yeah, all of this is no good. Yep, cancel all of it out. So do you need to put a take profit now or what do you want to do?
yeah. Yeah, but the take profit could be at the 129.15. You think, Jane? What you think, Jane?
I'm putting grease on the scalpel. I'm putting my concoction.
You there, Jen?
Oh, sorry, I
Hope
was on
Jane fell
mute.
asleep
Yes.
on it.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so Akil gave the suggestion that if this triggers the sell limit order, then all of this is canceled out and we can make the take profit 129.15.
Oh, yes.
You want to do that?
Like we don't need the sell stop order and
Yeah, because if this goes straight up and hits this, none of this will apply.
right. Yes.
It'll all get canceled out. There'll be no need for any of this.
But we can keep that buy limit TP1 to shave off 50%.
Yeah, it's not gonna cancel it out, right? It's just gonna, I mean, it'll cancel out the buy limit, but the other ones should still stay, right? We got to correct those.
Yeah, so this positive stop loss, you're not going to want that there.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Because that'll cancel this out. You're not going to want the sell stop there.
Right.
That'll cancel this out. You are correct. You can leave the buy limit order here.
Right.
Yeah, the buy limit.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Keeping that.
Well, the sell stop wouldn't get canceled. It just, we don't want 10,000 and 10,000. We want to make a different unit size, right?
If you're talking about add-on.
Yeah, if you're talking about adding on.
Yeah. So now you guys are getting to where I wanted you to get to. If it were me, I would
change the number.
I'd put the sell limit order here, but I wouldn't do anything else other than the stop loss. That's it. Why do you think I would do that?
Because there'd be a lot more history.
So the rest of the stuff is hit. Okay. Yeah. So everything else that we plotted outside of the what's that? The positive stop loss, and that's we'll still have our sell limit order. We'll have our 50% shave off, and we'll be able to get to our take profit.
So once this hits,
cancel out that buy limit order.
He's saying all that's gone.
Everything except this will still be there. Everything else will be canceled out. Well, the sell stop order and the stop loss and the sell stop order.
It just adds to it.
Well, the positive stop loss will get
it'll get canceled.
Yeah, because it's connected to the buy limit order.
Buy limit order, right?
So those two will get canceled out. You'll still have this sell stop order, which you would have to manually delete. Because if you don't, it's gonna act as a take profit when this sell limit order hits this sell stop order, because they're the same price.
That'll just add on, right?
No, because both of them will be 10,000.
So it would be first in, first out. So you'd have to make it 10,005.
Correct.
You got your sale limit 20,000.
Yeah,
so we need 20,001.
Oh, you know, you're right, Benji. That would just make it 30,000.
No. If this sell limit order hits, this sell limit order for 20,000 is going to change to 10,000 because.
Oh, I see. Yep, you're right, because it's a buy limiter. Man, this is getting confusing.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
I know. So this will be a 10,000 unit sell limit order if this thing goes straight up, and the only thing that needs to remain is this 50% buy limit order to shave off half of this position.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
what I'm saying is I would not add any TPs or anything. I would just leave this buy limit order, and this, if it hits this first, sell limit order first. Why do you think I would do that?
Because you'll have more history of candles to know what's going on.
Very good. I do not want to make a decision about all of this when I have new information here. What if I just want to go here? What if there's, because of this consolidation,
Makes sense.
what if it's best for me to get out here and just make 100 pips?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Right. Makes sense.
This immediate retest here is pointing to some area here, which is POC all the way across. There's probably going to be some consolidation here. Maybe I want to get out right here. Maybe I don't want to do any of this anymore.
It starts to change.
You want to put the sell limit order, but you don't want to make that much future plans. You just want it to hit, because when it triggers, what are you going to do?
Watch it.
You're going to look at your phone.
Have to adjust.
Yeah, you're going, yeah.
You're going to look at your phone anyway as soon as it triggers. And you're going to see, is it going the right direction? Is it going in your favor? You're going to watch it anyway, and you're going to have a new way of looking at this because you're going to have more information here. So I wouldn't worry about, I would just put the sell limit order with the stop loss and not worry about any of, the future of whatever the take profit would be. I would just leave the buy limit order there and then adjust this buy limit order or change it to just a TP if I need to, based on the new candle formation. All right, well, very good, guys. This was amazing.
Wow, amazing.
I think this was the best.
Tell me about it.
This was great.
Man, I agree, man.
Yeah. So we will get this thing edited and get this out to you so you guys can just kind of practice again, just looking at stuff like this. And I wish you guys all the best. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow.